What's up? Welcome into Titans Today. I'm Abby Alonzo. Today, we're going to break down Titans free agency, what they did do, what they haven't done yet, what they're neglecting to do. We're going to talk about all of it today on today's Titans Today show. But before we do, if you believe in Ran Carthon, if you trust him regardless of what everyone else is saying, go down in the comment section and spam Titan up, show some love to Ran Carthon and the Titans. Maybe give them some good luck throughout free agency. Hopefully they sign some more guys. Let's get started. The Titans made a signing, a linebacker, just this morning, Tuesday, March 14th. Todd Archer broke the news. Linebacker Luke Gifford has agreed to a 2-year deal worth up to $5 million with the Tennessee Titans, according to a source. Gifford led the Cowboys in special teams tackles in 22, and coaches believed he could handle a larger role on defense. Well, okay. Can he, though? Let's look at the depth chart here. This is who he'll be playing with. Harold Landry, Monty Rice, Jack Gibbons, Rashad Weaver. We watched Zach Cunningham get cut. They let David Long sign with the Bears, who we're going to talk about it. Or the Dolphins, excuse me. Talk about that in just a moment. But the defense needed something to be put together, and they went out and grabbed Luke Gifford. Hopefully he can come in and kind of be a rotational guy. This is a bold move, though, because he was a standout in special teams. You're now asking him to come take on a bigger part of the defense that you were just breaking down right now. I don't think it's a bad move, though. I think he can be a rotational linebacker. I think he'll be able to step up and kind of help out this defense. And I think the priorities need to be elsewhere right now. He's not expensive. He's shown that he can handle it. And you've got to worry about the O-line, the receivers, the quarterbacks, the cornerbacks. You have other priorities right now, but I think grabbing Gifford from the Cowboys might be a smart way to address the linebacker situation while also still prioritizing your other needs. What say you, though? Head down to the comment section and let me know what you think about this move. Do you think Luke Gifford can handle a bigger role on defense? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let's talk about Andre Dillard. This is the only signing the Titans made on the first day of NFL free agency. People were kind of disappointed that they were just letting all of these guys walk, and this was the only signing they made on the first day when things get crazy. Titans were a little bit quiet other than this move. I don't think it was a bad move either. I think Andre Dillard is somebody who can also come in and kind of prove himself. So a little bit more background who he is. Let me remind you, 22nd pick of the 2019 draft out of Washington State, where he was coached by Mike Leach, obviously very well coached. Played in 43 games with the Eagles, only 9 starts, but he could be a long-term left tackle, which would be important because of the loss of Taylor Lewan. You also watched Ben Jones get cut. So his addition to the O-line could be helpful because if you look at his 2021 stats, again, he didn't play, I believe he played in 12 games in 2022. In 2020, he had a biceps tear. In 2021, though, he put up some good numbers in just 340 snaps, 7 penalties, 1 sack, 1 hit, 20 pressures allowed. Those are good. Kind of got pushed back to the back burner when Jordan Mailata came in, kind of took the starting spot there, pushed Dillard to the side. I think he's still got a lot of stuff left in the tank, if I'm being honest. He had trouble at the beginning of his career, was able to turn it up a notch, kind of fix those mental, made the mental transition he needed to make coming out of college ball. I think, like I said, he's got a lot left in the tank, and I think Tennessee could see it this season. He'll have a chance to prove himself. I think this was a sneaky move, but a good move. But again, this is just the beginning between Luke Gifford and Andre Dillard. Yes, these aren't bad moves. These are good, smaller moves, but we have got to get the ball rolling. There's so much to fix, and it makes me wonder, is Ran Carthon waiting for the draft to fix all of this? Is he just not jumping at free agency right off the bat, or is he gearing up to make a big move? I don't know, but the smaller moves are good. You got to start doing some damage, or let me rephrase that, fixing the damage on this Titans roster. I'm going to recap day one for you in just a moment, but let me tell you about our sponsor today in Athletic Greens. Titans Today is sponsored by Athletic Greens. I take AG1 by Athletic Greens literally every day, y'all. Get comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition at athleticgreens.com/chatsports. I gave AG1 a try because I wanted better gut health and wanted a supplement that actually tasted good. I take AG1 in the morning and it makes me feel ready to take on my day. I'm not a morning person by any means. Anybody who knows me knows that, but AG1 has made getting out of bed so much easier. I take it first thing in the morning before I work out or head into the office, and it really helps me maintain my energy throughout the day, especially during free agency. Not only that, but AG1 is great for recovery. Since taking it, I've noticed I'm more locked into and excited for my daily workouts, and I feel great even after. Covering my nutritional basis for the day literally couldn't be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. And I just mix one small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing each morning, and I'm done. I also like that it only costs less than $3 a day. That's pretty good if you ask me. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients, which is absolutely a win-win. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That's athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Check it out. The link is in the comments and the description of this video. Do yourselves a favor. Go get some AG1. Let's talk about who the Titans let walk on day one of free agency. First up, Nate Davis, who is headed to the Bears. His contract with the Bears will be a 3-year, $30 million deal, $19.25 million guaranteed. Probably worked out for him. I don't know that he would have been paid that much in Tennessee. Again, questions about his health and his durability, also his pass protection are all valid, but still one of the only guys that was able to kind of bolster that O-line this past season. Again, yes, I don't know that he would have been paid this much, but this is still a risky move for the Titans considering the current state of the O-line. Yeah, you bring in Andre Dillard, but you got a lot of holes to fill between Nate Davis, Ben Jones, Taylor Lewan. The guys who are still around aren't really pulling their weight. Dennis Daly, Aaron Brewer. You've got to bring some guys in that you trust, that are respected. I think veteran kind of guy. You need to bring in, if you're going to let Nate Davis walk in free agency like the Titans have decided to do. You've got options like Orlando Brown, Caleb McGarry. Mike McGlinchey is off the table now, so cross him off your list, your wish list. That's not going to happen. He is no longer an option for the Titans. You could go the draft route with Peter Skoronski or Parrish Johnson, but you've got to find a way to replace Nate Davis. The next guy who they let walk, David Long Jr. He is headed to the Dolphins, and he sent out this nice little tweet to the Titans fans earlier. But guys, I think there's a little more to this story that I'm going to touch on just a moment. David Long said this: Tennessee forever grateful for the opportunity and the love shown by the fans over the years. Built many relationships on and off the field that I'll forever carry with me. Thank you. His deal is only $11 million over 2 years. If you ask me, Miami got a steal because this is the type of guy who can set the tone for the entire defense. It's been said that he's kind of the leader. He was a leader of the Titans. He was a guy that people looked up to, that they respected. He, like I said, set the tone for the defense. So why is he being let walk? Here's the tea. This is so interesting to me. Bill Zimmerman tweeted this out just yesterday night. Talk to someone close with the Titans to get an idea of Nate Davis. His first response, so before he said anything else, Vrabel hates him. Also noted, Titans chose Andre Dillard, who is a year older with 45 less career starts, to replace him, and signed him to basically identical contract that the Bears gave Davis. Lots of information to take in here, and I was taken aback, I think, at the statement Vrabel hates him because, as I just said, this guy was a leader. So if money is not the issue, clearly, as Zimmerman made clear in that tweet, what is? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it was the injuries. Mike Vrabel said in his last or his end of season presser, he kind of called out some players for being injury-ridden. The soft tissue injuries were his issue. He called out Christian Fulton and David Long. Those were the two guys he name-dropped in that presser for having problems with durability. And truth be told, he believes that those soft tissue injuries might be part of lack of preparation. And I think that's why he has such an issue. David Long missed, I believe, 5 games at the end of the season for a soft tissue injury. And maybe that's kind of left Mike Vrabel with a bad taste in his mouth. I don't think that was enough to get rid of a guy like David Long, but to hear that Mike Vrabel hates David Long just blew me away. I didn't see that one coming, but I really do think it was alluding to the injury problem. I think that's why the Titans and David Long decided to part ways. He could find money elsewhere. They just didn't want to pay him if he's going to continue to be injured. Are you happy about letting Davis walk? I asked this question before. A lot of people aren't. Some people understood the move. Let me know. I'm going to ask it again. Type H for happy in the comment section if you are glad they let him walk. If you're upset about it, type M for mad. And finally, Demarcus Walker is the most recent guy the Titans have let walk. He is also headed to the Bears. He'll join Nate Davis up in Chicago. And his deal looks like this: 3 years, $21 million, $16 million guarantee. He is a guy that we heard was having conversations with the Titans about coming back, but we knew that there were a lot of teams interested in him, and it looks like they won. They beat out the Titans for Demarcus Walker. His 2022 stats: 32 tackles, 23 solo tackles, a career-high 7 sacks, and 10 tackles for loss. Remember, he was on a 1-year, $1 million deal with the Titans, and he really was a career backup who produced as a starter, I'd say. And I told y'all that the decision to either let him walk or re-sign him would be in the way the other teams viewed him. The Titans saw him as a backup that absolutely could step up when needed. Other teams saw him as a starter to fix their problems, which is why he ended up going to Chicago. He's going to make more money there than he would with the Titans. And we said that. We said if he was not viewed as a starter by the Titans, he was going to end up on another roster, which is exactly what happened. Look, the Titans have let 3 notable players walk away. They've made a lot of cuts. They've signed 2, I don't want to say smaller players, but less prioritized position players. More moves need to be made. What is going to happen? Like I said earlier, I don't know if Carthon is just gearing up to make a huge splash pretty soon, or if they're just waiting till the draft. I'm curious, but let me know in the comment section, which free agent do you want the Titans to sign next? Whose name do you want to see pop up in the next Titans Today video? Which free agent do you believe will help this Titans roster in 2023? Head down to the comment section and drop a name.